Welcome to Concept Made Clear by Deepak Thakur. Today I am going to talk about National Education Policy 2020. Let us see the highlights of National Education Policy 2020. Friends, the old board structure, that is 10 plus 2 plus 3, has been replaced by the new board structure, that is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Now, the preschool is from grade 1 to grade 5. From grade 6 to grade 8, it will be middle school. From grade 9 to grade 11, it will be known as high school, and from grade 12 to grade 15, it will be degree, that is graduation. 10 days bagless schooling is one of the most striking feature of this national education policy. Now, new education policy seems to look at to reduce the burden of school bags and also the syllabus. Till grade 5, education will be in regional language in your mother tongue. That's a very good initiative from this new educational policy. It is but obvious, it is very important that our national language, our regional language and our mother tongue must be promoted in schools. No hard and fast compulsion of the English language. Yeah, English language will be taught in the school, but there will be no hard and fast compulsion. It will be maybe possible, it can start from grade 5 onwards. 3 language formula will be there, as we already are having the 3 language formula in school. 360-degree holistic approach will be there. The overall development of the students' academics in the academics is also going to be checked by the different institutions. No compulsory subjects, students can choose subjects of their choice from grade 8 onwards. So yeah, it is going to be a student friendly national education policy. Removal of MPhil. Now there will be no MPhil course, it is only you can pursue directly PhD. So now our government is going to follow American education system. The old British curriculum is going to be replaced by the American education system. So this is a transformation from the British education to American education. Vocational courses will be given more importance, like computer coding, animation, web development, video editing, etc. will be available from grade 6 onwards. A student can choose any subject of their choice across any stream, like a science student can also opt for economics, psychology or any commercial subject. All graduation courses will have major and minor subjects. For a science student, physics is a major subject, while he or she can opt for music as a minor subject. Achieving learning objective is given more importance. Instead of rote learning, achieving the learning objectives is given the more importance in this new education policy. You just have to remember that if you want to get any degree is equals to 4 years integrated course. For the teachers, those who want to pursue teaching profession in their future, for them B.Ed degree is equals to 4 years integrated course. Now earlier the B.Ed course was 2 years, before that it was 1 year course, but now government has decided that a teacher has to undergo 4 years integrated course to become a teacher. UGC and AICTE is going to be merged, and this is going to be formed HECI, that is Higher Education Commission of India is formed. Let us see the Higher Education Commission of India structure. Higher Education Commission of India is divided into 4 parts. They are Higher Education Grant Council, that is going to look after the funding issues to the educational institutions. National Accreditation Council is there. This will look after the accreditation part, as it is already there in was there in the previous education policy, so it will remain as it is. General Education Council is going to be formed, which will look after the standards set for education system. And then there is National Higher Education Regulatory Council, which will look after the rules and regulations formed for the educational institutions. Let us see some more highlights. All universities, government, private, deemed or occasional, will follow the same grading system, rules and regulations across India. So this will be, we can say, one nation, one teacher training board, no discrimination based on the states. College will get autonomous rights and funds, multi-entry and exit system for any course. So this is going to be a student friendly system where we can have multiple entry, like we can complete multiple courses at the same time in the same academic year. Credit points for graduation. A credit account will be created for each student. Credit points can be used by the student. He or she can take break in the course and then come back after some year to complete the course. So these credit points are going to be very useful for the students, like they can complete their courses as per their own pace. There is no time restriction as such. There will be a reduced syllabus. The more focus will be on core knowledge of the subject, and there will be less theory, more practical or application based methodology is going to be followed. No rote learning, more emphasis on the knowledge based learning. Exams will be conducted twice a year. There will be 2 semester format. Even for the board examination, there will be 2 semester format. If you remember, there was only one examination format for SSC and 12th standard and all other degree examinations. So now there will be 2 semesters. Holistic development of child will be analyzed. Now we will see something very important about how the certificates will be awarded in the degree. If a student will complete 1 year of the degree course, he will be or she will be awarded a basic certificate. For completing 2 years of degree course, student will be awarded a diploma certificate. For completing full degree course for 4 years, a degree certificate will be awarded to the student. It is a student friendly policy. A student can complete his or her course as per their own pace and time. Fee structure for all the courses of all the educational organization will be governed by a single authority with capping on each course. So now government is going to monitor these all things, the fee structure for all courses and all the educational organization. There will be a capping system so that there will be an uniformity in terms of fee structure. Ministry of HRD is now going to be known as Ministry of Education. So when if you go to the Ministry of Education of United Arab Emirates, you will see all the details are available on that particular site. So our government has taken a good initiative that Ministry of HRD is now going to be known as Ministry of Education. This word education gives more emphasis to this name. So now government is totally focused on making a revolutionary change in our education policy.